Hello, I'm Z, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna sleep. First thing, wake up, sleep. Because I want to go talk to the guy in the building, and then go to a place where one of my, my friend that recommended me to play this game, told me to go. Or I believe at least. So it's near Boulder City. I believe it might be like right here, or maybe like right here. I know he said, do I remember the guy on the road with the guitar? And I said, yeah. Well, it's in front and to the left of where that guy is. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let's keep going. Incinerator, right, that's what I had. There was no one here except that one guy that I had to talk to. Few computers, probably hacking them later, not now. Oh, hey.
Glad you're with us.
We won't go quietly.
Alright, we have to make sure we get this. Forced. 2 out of 6. Ranged. That's it. Only thing in common was ED there. Lucky 30-day executive override.
The Legion can count on that.
I need to get the Lucky 38 VIP codes because I still don't know what they do. Maybe I can... No, I don't know what that is. I actually don't know. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Wow, whoever used this room really liked Sunset Sarsaparilla. Ooh, who said that? Oh, okay. Sure. No one said that. So what was that? Oh, I could steal. Okay. Where was that guy that I wanted to talk to? He was sleeping in this bed, I think, but I gotta find him in the building now. Actually, I could just wait until nighttime. Not even sure if 13 will make it nighttime, but I probably will. Let's see. Oh.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for.
He's just going to bed. Wake up. Gotta talk to you.
Back west, you don't see too many of these.
Oh yeah, we read this last time, yeah. Tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well, but I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
I see. How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
I see. Why don't the ranger stations send this intel directly to the troopers?
Comm Rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
I see.
Shoot.
Let's talk about something else. What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, worst
Caesar.
of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
I see. Where'd he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
Okay, how did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
I see. Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and god, all rolled into one.
I see. What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
The Burned Man. Let's talk about something else though. How's the NCR doing?
It's no secret we've had better campaigns. Holding this whole length of river isn't easy. We're stretched thin and the long 15 just keeps getting longer. Slow to get supplies, slower to get reinforcements. NCR's Senate has got funds tied up at the boneyard. And President Kimball ordered our most experienced rangers to chase ghosts down in Baja.
Okay. What about the troopers?
You've seen it yourself. Some of them don't even have proper service rifles or armor. Our heavy infantry, power armor units, they're back in NCR territory protecting the interests of Brahmin barons against small-time raiders. Brahmin barons only have 1 vote at the ballot box, but they have a lot of money to throw around.
What's going on in Baja?
It's complicated. Goes way back. I told President Kimball that we need more rangers here. He accepted that, but took the most experienced ones and sent them south. Patrol rangers are good men and women, but we're about to fight a war.
Why are the funds tied up at the boneyard?
Senate elections are coming up. Local representatives don't want to push any more funding to the Mojave campaign because it's unpopular. Most of the folks around the boneyard haven't been to New Vegas and probably never will. All they know is that their money gets sucked away to this desert and their brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters die here.
Ah, okay.
Shoot.
What's the Legion been up to?
Not too long ago, they took Nelson and Searchlight.
Searchlight?
They got some camps on the eastern shore of the Colorado. And the monstrosity on the hill across the lake, that's for Caesar. Some folks don't believe he's here yet, but you can tell. He's the eye of the storm. It all roils and spins around him. You don't have to see the man to see the effect he has.
I see. What happened at Searchlight?
Searchlight was worse. One of Caesar's Frumentari must have found something in there. Flooded the whole camp with radiation.
Wait, is that one? Hold on. Tell me about
Nelson
Nelson.
was barely set up. We had a big stretch of unprotected land between Forlorn Hope and Searchlight, and Nelson was the solution. A deaconess named Dead Sea took the place and caused a lot of damage.
Let's talk about something else. Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time, but at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
Why are the Rangers here?
There's a lot of answers to that question, but it started with the Ranger Unification Treaty. We weren't always the only show in town.
This guy's really
Nevada
useful to
had
understand
its
the
own
lore of this
posse,
game.
The Desert Rangers. They fought Caesar even farther east out in Arizona. Years back, we met with the Desert Rangers at Mojave Outpost and agreed to help them against Caesar if they would join the NCR.
What the Rangers do?
Well, there's what we're supposed to be doing and what we're actually doing. There's a big gap between those two things, about as wide as that lake out there.
I see. Any good story? Actually, you have any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger Rangers.
There must be something good the Rangers have done that you're proud of.
It's kind of a long one, but all right. About 25 years ago, a group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail.
I see.
Word got back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 Rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set up around an old well.
I see.
There's over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town and 5 men with .308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit.
I see.
They had planted an NCR flag over the well. They would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it.
Yeah?
I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with .308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good.
Huh. So what happened at Hoover Dam and Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks.
I see.
Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book.
By the book.
But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge.
I see.
Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening.
Yeah.
We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was the last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
I see. Let's talk about something else. Anything else? About the Rangers? How long have you been in the Rangers?
Oh, well, I guess it must be coming up on 40 years or so. Back before Elise was chief, anyway. It was a heck of a lot harder then. Weren't as many of us to go around, but I think it was a lot easier to tell the good guys from the bad.
I see. Well then, that's about all I need. Thank you very much for the chat. It was very interesting. I actually did enjoy it. It was a big portion of this video, and I won't say that it was wisely spent, but I wanted to spend it this way because I do actually care about learning what's happening about learning what's happening here, you know? Because the game doesn't outright tell you, you have to go looking for it. And if you don't do that, well, you're not gonna figure it out. Right, and now let's head to Boulder City again. Let's head on the main road. Yeah, because on the main road there should be more things. Although, yeah, skeletons from the explosions, huh? 7 hours is a bit much. Let's wait 3. There we go. Morning. That guy, he told good stories, actually. I did like them. They were enjoyable. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the guy with the guitar was over that way. And my friend told me that it's forwards and to left. Keep going forwards, going straight, and then take a left, I believe it was, and you find the specific place that I'm thinking of. And that ain't it. That's Helios 1, right? Yeah. Don't think it's too far left. Where was the sign, actually? I think it was like right here, right? That sign? I'm not sure where the guy with the guitar was, actually. Oh, there. That's where it is. It just popped in. From there, keep going forwards and take a left. Definitely not in the wasteland there thing. Definitely out this way. Well, that's an NCR flag, and I see people walking around. Let me check out what this bridge is. What am I hearing? Weird. Hello, NCR. How are you, bridge fellow people? 188 trading post.
Welcome to the 188 Slop and Shop. How can I help you?
Right, let me see what you have for sale. Bullets, food, Nuka-Colas. Literally nothing I don't have. Who are you?
Name's Michelle. My dad may run this store. His name's Samuel. I take the day shift and he takes nights. We came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the prison break north of there. Found a bin to call home and set up shop.
Alright, why did you settle on this dump?
There's more to the 188 than meets the eye. Troops move back and forth on 93 all the time, and 95 is how NCR folks come and go from Vegas. No shortage of customers, so long as Legion raids south of here don't get worse anyways.
I see. Where's this place called 188?
You do know
Oh,
these
'cause-
old roads were numbered, right?
Yeah.
We're standing where the 95 and 93 meet. And 95 plus 93 equals 188.
I see.
Not much. I hear some folks got killed down by Nelson. Or was it Novak? I don't know.
It was
if
Nelson.
If they come up this way, me and Dad'll go someplace else.
Alright. Fair enough. Samuel, I'm guessing you might be the dad, but I'm not sure.
Welcome to the 188 Slopping Shop. Like our slogan says, it's better than nothing.
I need something repaired. I'd like to see what you have for sale. You seem to have similar stuff, slightly different, but yeah, still not stuff I need. Who are you?
Samuel Kerr at your service. Me and my daughter Michelle run this fine establishment. We came here from Prim about...
Yeah, we talked about this. Why'd you leave Prim?
Michelle and I ran a little shop in Prim till
Till the prison,
break
yeah.
north of town. When traffic dried up, we took to our heels to find us some customers. I'm not one to sit around waiting to get saved, and Michelle ain't neither.
I see. Why is business so good here?
When
We talked about this.
We get 'em coming and going. Coming, the suckers flush with caps they saved to gamble on the strip. And going, the same folks. But now they're losers who'll trade you the shirt off their backs so they don't starve before they make it back home. Add in the troopers marching back and forth from McCarran and the dam, and well, let's just say we don't miss Prim.
I see. I need something repaired. Can you do that? Expensive. But some of these are worth it. Let's see. That gun repaired. I would repair that gun. Yeah, no, that's all you need. You only have 40 repair skill? Wow. That's not very impressive.
Hey, no offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad roads.
Relatively.
Where'd you come from?
Good Springs, the grave.
Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground.
A hole?
Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more interesting my way. But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family, whatever they need.
So you just leave your family in the bunker?
Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries, know what I mean? And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other story. So listen, can I ask you something on the level?
Sure, go ahead.
I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty
I know
strange
them.
bunch. Do you know anything about them?
I've heard they shoot lasers from their eyes. Intelligence 5 of 6? No. They're enemies of the NCR. If you know where they are, you should turn them in. Yeah, I know to shoot them on sight.
That bad, huh? Guess I'm lucky I got away with my life. I'll make sure and avoid them from now on. Thanks.
The Brotherhood of Steel use laser
right.
weapons. That's why it said they'll shoot lasers from their
Couldn't get enough at
eyes.
talking to me.
There's nothing to talk to you about. Couldn't get enough talking to you. Yeah, of course. Wanted to see if you have any more interesting
Hey there.
dialogue. I do need something. Let me check out what you got. Probably same stuff as last time, but who knows? Antimatter rifle custom bolt. I'd love an antimatter rifle. I don't know how to tell you that. Wait, what's this? Detonator. Missiles. I need these, right? Yeah. Let's actually look for more missiles. No, there's no more. Rockets? No. I think I need missiles, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't really need much. I'll take one of these. Sure. There. I have my money. I'll find more. Where's this bunker you live in, though? I'd love to go to a bunker.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Sure. You won't go quietly. So that's where we just were at Camp Golf on the right there. Then on the left, this way, is a town. Hold up, Rocketeers, looking for a tour. Blast up Highway 95 to Recon HQ in lovely Henderson. Recon HQ. That place is important. We've been to Recon Rockets facility, right? Recon test site. There we go. So this is Recon headquarters now. That's actually pretty important, I'm guessing. That's why I'm gonna go with them. Hoover Dam. NCR and proud. Yeah. The dispute over the Hoover Dam is a serious one. Definitely something up this way, but I can explore it from here better. What's that house? Boarded up and everything. It's a gas station, isn't it, actually? Yeah. Let me equip something else, because I get that this is a good weapon. I use it all the time, right? Probably my favorite weapon of all of them, but let's just like use the revolver for a while. Maybe that gun will also work. I'm still not fully sure where that gun is from, but I know I have it, so that's all that matters. Any door leading in here? No. Well, that's just great. No one to look for stuff in the trash, so I won't do that. Repcon. Yeah, that's the actual headquarters. What's this place? This like their living quarters? Well, they're all blocked off, so I don't really think it matters. Repcon headquarters. Let's make a save real quick. And hey, robots. Would you be interested in talking?
How may I serve you, master?
You don't seem interested in talking, I'll be honest. What's in here now? Whoa. Whoa. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll take these, but... Whoa, that looks cool. Whoa, why did you have a fucking laser gun on you? Take another one so I can repair it. I don't think I'll take quite another one. I'll take one of these, yeah. Very interesting, actually. I could take another laser RCW. Apparently. There. Let me drop some stuff. Okay. Don't think I need this, I'll be honest with you, but I'll keep it just for the stats. It also doesn't weigh much, so I could lockpick it or I could hack it, and I prefer hacking because I'm not so good at it. Starting. Okay. Great. No, it's not. It doesn't have ting because it would be 4 out of 4, so it must be something either. Yeah. Okay. So it's not ting at the end. Plus things. Escaping. That would be 3 of 8. Correct. Straight. 1. Starting and straight. Okay. Now mutation. It's either S the first letter or T the second. I'd bet honestly on S being the first one. That's correct. Let me look for cheats here. There. Dud remove. That's not what I was looking for. Allowance replenished. Okay. So, sneaking. Starts to have to start with S. Supplied. No. Settling? Still no. Escaping? No, because that doesn't start with S. Shutting. Shooting. No, it's not those. Just fucking Lock the door. Unlock the door. Look, man, I would, but like, I just don't get it. Let's do this one. Currently, 1 of 9. Poisoning. Poisoning's close. Okay. Okay, so we have something to go off of. Poisoning is close. Allowance replenished. There we go. Poisonous. Yes. Alright. What does that do? Add user facial data to database. There. Check this. Check this. So I'm now in the database, from what I understand. Right? My face has been added to it. This is interesting. I'll take all. I'll take all. And microfusion cell. Well, why not?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's 1 hour. So let's just wait. There. Robot, you should be happy now. Radex. Medics. Plasma rifle. Sure. Conductors. Nothing else that I need right now. Plasma pistol I'm not gonna take. Microfusion cells everywhere. Bottle caps. Desk is empty.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Good. Yeah. No, it's a good thing I did that. Very hard terminal, very hard door. Can't open either one of them. Second floor. Nothing here. Security is your duty. Impact. Sure. Very easy. Let's see what's so easy about it. Cage. I. Those have one thing in common, and that's the G. So it must be a G third letter. G third letter. I'm looking for a G third letter. Sign. That's not it. G third letter. G third letter. There is no G third letter. I don't know what the fuck it's. Where is there something with G as a third letter to the left? Tail. File. 2 of 4. Tail. 2 of 4. Okay, but the thing I found for those was that, like, they had G as the third letter, but there's nothing else with G as the third letter here. I've tried every single one. Does this reset it? Security reset. Okay, does that just reset it? Good. More. That was the first try, thank you. Alright, what about this? Carl Rook. I mean, does this stuff help me? It's probably just lore, but like... That's lore I don't really care about right now. Nikola Tesla and you? Excuse me? Is that a book that I can read? Nikola Tesla and you. Energy weapons by 3. Oh, thank you, Nikola Tesla. One hell of a... What? Well, he's an engineer, right? I mean... I think he'd be he called an inventor now, because he invents things, but... Hard. Can't quite do that one. Coca-Cola. Empty. Security card.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Second floor access.
Sorry, I was just
Invalid
leaving.
response.
You know what I can do though? You know what I can do though? I can add my face to the second floor. There.
How may I serve you, master?
I guess in case you're not happy with that, I'll just leave. I'll come back. Main floor. Locked hard. Okay. Oh shit. Big enemies, big enemies, big enemies. Leave my guy Boone alone. Okay, okay. I don't remember how we get back to the first floor. Didn't know I had to add my face to every single fucking floor. That seems a bit weird. So I was definitely over here.
Contact. Valid facial pattern detected.
Thank you. They still want to fight me. Alright then. Fuck that up. I need to like reload a save, which would be right here. That's not good. This would be the closest save. It would be right outside. Because I don't want to lose all of that. You know, the entire ability to go in here. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. I'll redo it next time. Now I actually know what to do. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Have an awesome rest of the day. And I'll see you tomorrow.